Hey Mustangs, Miss Lucius here. This week we got a worksheet that we can do virtually online. It is a recycle theme. In the bottles, you're going to add the amount of notes that are on that bottle, and you're going to put the answer in the recycle bin beside that bottle. It's been a while since we've done this, so I'm going to go over and review our rhythms. First note I have is the ta. It's also called a quarter note, okay? The quarter note is worth one beat, and I'm going to represent my one beat by a circle. So it's going to get that entire sound, that entire beat. One sound, one beat. Ta, okay? That's a pretty easy one. This next one is a TT, or 2/8. This is also worth one beat, and I'll show you how. Here's our beat. We're going to divide it into two sounds. Two sounds, one beat. So I'm going to draw a line down the middle here, and this is 1/8 note. This is 1/8 note. When you put two of them together, you put a bar at the top. It's called a TT. So this is TT. Two sounds, one beat. Held together right there. Okay? Now, this is what it looks like when the TT is broken down. This is worth half of a beat, not half note. Don't get it mixed up with this guy. It is worth half of a beat. So 1/2. It's represented by a fraction. Remember, the circle is the entire beat. I'm going to draw this thing in half. 1/8 note gets 1/2 of the beat. I still need to satisfy it. So I can either put another eighth note, like I did up here, and tie it together, or put an eighth rest, which looks like this guy. You don't have it on your worksheet, so you don't need to worry about it. It is worth 1/2 of a beat, okay? You're going to go over here to the ticka-ticka, or the 4/16 notes. This, because I've tied it together, is worth one beat. How many sounds? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can tell the sounds by the bubbles that it has on it. So I'm going to divide my beat into fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to put a 16th note here. A 16th note has two flags. Boop, boop. Two flags. Two flags. There we go. That is what it looks like divided. Tigga, tigga. Tigga, tigga. 4/16 notes. So it's worth one beat when it's tied together. But individually, this guy right here, 1/4 or 1/4. This guy, 1/4. This guy, 1/4. It's almost like the quarters in a dollar. It's almost like our circle, our beat is a $1. How many quarters does it take to equal a dollar? 4. How many 16th notes does it take to equal one beat? 4 of them. So when we put 4 of them together, it's one beat. 4 sounds, one beat. This guy right here is a rest. The rest still gets a beat. It gets no sound, but it gets a beat. It's only getting one beat. It's here. We're not going to color it in. It's empty. It represents a beat, but it has no sound. It's a rest. This one down here, let me just lower my screen a little bit, is a half note, okay? The half note is worth 2 beats, okay? The 2 beats. So it's going to have one circle, 2 circles. They're both going to be colored in, and I'm going to attach it. Kind of looks like glasses a little bit. It's worth 2 beats. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any problems. Come to my office hours, and we'll walk through it together. All right? Happy rhythm making. Bye, guys.